Bubba blade, you get nice, easy cuts every time. Hi, I'm Chef Sean and we're in Florence, Oregon. Today I'm going to make you a Northwest classic Chinook salmon chanterelles. We also have some local Swiss chard. I'm going to break all this stuff down using the Bubba blade. Now this chef's knife is great. It feels really good in the hand. It's good for lefties, good for righties. It's got a nice sharp edge and it'll retain for a long time. Let's get to work. All right, we're going to use the Bubba blade to make short work of this garlic. A little whack and peel. Nice thing about the Bubba blade handle is you're never going to slip. Grip is great. You can hold it on top, off to the side, wherever you're comfortable. Right-handed, left-handed. Bubba blade does the work for you. Never have too much garlic. Let me show you a nice trick for prepping a shallot. Cut that tip off. Score it with the Bubba blade. Peel back to where the onion is good, which on this, the couple in. There we go, that's the good stuff. Now you keep the root tip attached, and that holds the shallot together for the mincing. Come in, make nice long cuts. Come back at it, nice and smooth. And then you've got perfectly minced shallot, just like so. Easy. Next we got some chard that we're gonna saute up in a cast iron skillet. All right, so we're gonna cut the spine off of this Swiss chard. We're gonna saute it up, it's gonna be beautiful. You roll it up, you'll get nice uniform pieces. Just like so. All right, now we're gonna do some chanterelle mushrooms. These babies grow locally in the forest every fall, sometimes pop in the summer, but this is a true treat of the local area. We're gonna do nice fat slices so you can get taste of this beautiful mushroom. All right, next up, fingerling potato, right out of the backyard. Cut it diagonally. Bubba blade does all the work for you. Now we're gonna cut a lemon. This is gonna be for a finish with our salmon. Everybody loves lemon with their salmon. Nice wedges, just like that. Now that the knife has done the tough work, we're gonna have some fun cooking on the grill. First things first, we're gonna get our chard prepared. We're gonna start with a little bit of shallot and some olive oil. Nice and simple. And we're gonna put this right on the flame. Okay. Well, that's going. We're gonna get ready with some potatoes for two. Go ahead and drop those in. A little more olive oil. Little hit of salt. Throw that on. All right, last but not least, little Northwest trick. Especially if they're fresh mushrooms, we do a dry saute, no oil, and just a little bit of salt to draw the moisture out of the mushrooms. These are pretty dry, so we'll keep our eyes on those like a hawk. All right, next up, drop the salmon in our grill tool. Beautiful. Give it a little brush with our marinade. Little soy, honey, garlic. And then close her up, take her to the fire. Here we go. All right, just like that. All right, now we're just gonna let the fire do the work. We're cooking up our potatoes, chanterelles. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna drop in the Swiss chard, but you don't wanna overdo that, so that's the last step. What's great about this meal is that anybody can do it. As long as you've got the ingredients and the Bubba blade, of course, you can make it happen. All right, to finish this meal off, I'm gonna apply a nice amount of marinade just before I flip the fish over. Our potatoes are browning. Our chanterelles are beautiful. I'm gonna drop this chard in and give it just a little hit of some Northwest IPA, because what would a meal be in Oregon without a little bit of beer? Toss that around with your shallots. It'll give us a beautiful bed for our Chinook, or otherwise known as king salmon. All right, let's flip our fish, see how our skin side is looking. Beautiful. All right, the chanterelles are happy. Great earthy, woody flavor, nice golden color. Our chard is wilting. That'll be done as soon as the liquid cooks off. And by that time, we should be ready to plate and eat. All right, a little bit of garlic in our potatoes. It's the last touch before we let this meal do its own thing. Smells great. I'm gonna pull these chanterelles from the heat. They need no more, and the pan will keep them hot until we're ready to plate up. This is a great meal for the outdoors because it's really a taste of Oregon. Between the chanterelles and the salmon, there's no better way to just drop yourself in this place in this time. And with all the fresh air, you're really hungry too, so even if it was bad, it'd be awesome. Taste of home. I personally enjoy my salmon medium rare to rare. A lot of people overcook their fish. I think the way to do it is to just sear both sides and have it nice and soft inside. All right. All right, let's plate this stuff up. We've got our Swiss chard that we're gonna place nice delicately right there in the center for our bed. Steal a little bit from this plate. Call it good. All right, next up, open up our salmon. Grab our fillet. Drop it right there. Got our potatoes. Make them at home right next to our fish. Get all that nice tasty garlic in. And then finally, my favorite, chanterelles. Lots of beautiful golden color. It's a very rustic dish. You can be proud to serve it to anybody. All right, there we have it. Taste of the Northwest. We've got Chinook salmon, chanterelles, garlicky potatoes, and some nice Swiss chard and shallot. So, I'd like to serve it with a little bit of lemon, a little salt, and a nice hit of black pepper. I'd say that's good enough to eat.